Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. I have some projects to share with you guys today. This is for hashtag Saturday Morning Makes and also hashtag Snowmen in July, okay? It could also be a hashtag Christmas in July as well. But let me just share with you real quickly what I used to make my cards. I used this stamp. You guys, if you watch my hauls, I got this stamp recently. It's a penny black stamp. And it's called Christmas to Some, and it's from 1998. So I used that one. This one is a Great Impressions. It doesn't have a date, but I used this little guy. This one, I believe, is a Dots. Nope, a Darcy's Heart and Home. And this one doesn't have a date, but I used this little guy. And then I used this again. This was I used her last year, and she's just so pretty. This is also a Darcy's Heart and Home, and this one doesn't have a date either. So those are the stamps, and this little sentiment, it's Happy, Happy Christmas from Charles Dickens. And this is a Impression Obsession stamp, and there's no date. Okay, so those are the stamps I used. For dies, I used this penny black wavy rectangle shape. I think I used this Timeless Tidings Stampin' Up, and I believe I just used this sentiment and the little Christmas tree on the inside of my cards. So I used that, and I recently got that in a D-stash that I picked up, or a lot I picked up. And these are some of the papers. I did use some red, white, and blue papers from the Joann's paper I just bought, but I didn't leave that out. And I'll show you the cards I made with that. But these are the Christmas papers. This is from My Mind's Eye. It's called Holly Jolly. And I use this because it looks vintage. These are vintage papers. This is My Mind's Eye Signature Christmas. And then I use some of this 6x6 Echo Park Reflection Christmas. Okay, so these are the 3 paper pads that I kind of combined and used. And then I also used some white buttons. These are my white buttons. These are vintage buttons. And these are actually, some of these are actually like real thin, like a shell. It's a button, but it's like so thin, it's like a shell. It feels like a shell. If I could get one out. I don't know if you guys can see. They're really, really thin. And that's why I like them, because they don't leave a lot of bulk on your cards. But yeah, it's really thin and it feels like a shell. I don't know what kind of buttons they are, but they're mixed in with some other white ones, but they're all vintage buttons. And these were in that one of my big lots, and I just kind of picked the white ones out so I could put them all in a jar of all white. I sat here for like 3 days, you guys, sorting buttons by color and stuff. It was so funny, but I had fun. Okay, so the red, white, and blue. Now, I had these I was working on these cards, and I had them almost finished for 4th of July. But with Harley being sick, I haven't been able to get in my craft room and actually show the cards. Okay, so my concept, or my thought for this card was Snowmen in July, first of all, and then 4th of July. So here's that little, one of the little stamps by Darcy, and it's a little snowman, and I decorated and colored with red, white, and blue. So we have Snowmen in July. I used that penny black mat there. I put some, the back side of this paper was like blue and white checkered, so I put that there. I added a little star up here with a little thread through it. So that one is there, and then it says Happy, Happy Christmas, Charles Dickens, and that is at the top. It's a little off-centered, but you know, it is what it is. It's handmade, right? And then the little heart button, and that's a die that I got off of Ally. It makes different shaped buttons, but they're flat, so you don't have any problem when you're mailing your card out. And then I just put my signature. So I did that one. And then here's another one for the red, white, and blue. This one has more of that checkered blue in the background instead of the pattern. And then behind the mat is the foil, red foil. And then there's that penny black mat. And on this one, I also put a little flower button from that set I told you from Allie. It's flat. It won't cause any problems in the mail. Same thing in the inside of this one. And then my signature there. So these were the 2 cards that I did for Snowman in July and also for 4th of July. Okay, so I get those 2. And then here's some vintage, the vintage style snowmen. This was this one here. Okay, and I colored them up with Copics. I distressed with what was that? It was, I think it was Vintage Photo that I used. And these were the vintage papers from those paper pads I showed you. Here's one of those shell buttons. I put a little piece of thread through there. And I used the sentiment, Happy, Happy Christmas down here at the bottom. And then here's the inside, and that's where I use the Stampin' Up! Stamp. And then the little tree from that set as well. And the stamp says, May the warmth of Christmas fill each corner of your heart and home. And there's the back. So I did that one. And then here's this one. Same snowman, but colored him differently. And then this one I used some, I recently bought a lot from Marketplace, and it was a whole entire box of hot off the press and other companies, the stickers, the like foil stickers and shiny stickers. I love them. And this was on one of them, the Merry Christmas, and it's already out. It's a sticker already. So you just got to pull it off the sheet and add it to your card. And then these white clear background snowflakes that I have on here came from Hobby Lobby, and they come out every year at Christmas time. I like the ones with the clear back, so you can blend them into your cards and you really can't see the back. You could just see the snowflake itself. I also sprayed these cards with glitter spray because they're for Christmas, so I wanted to add the glitter. So hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they are sprayed. They look really pretty in person. And then here's the inside of that one. Same sentiment. Okay. And then I did this one here. This is with the 2 Santas. Color with Copics. And these little stars that are all around in the sky, those are also from that hot off the press from those stickers that I got. They're really, really pretty, and they make a card shine. And then after I did all that, then I sprayed it with the glitter spray too. That helps them stay down so they don't fall off the card. I did use a little tiny dot of glue under each one of these stickers just so they had the extra glue to, to stay on the card. And on this one, I added a little piece up here. It says postal postcard, and it has the little stamp. And then on this side, it says the 25th, like for Christmas. I added these little pieces and tucked them in for the vintage look. And then here's the inside. Now down there, I put another little postcard, it says. And then on the side here, can you see on the side, I tucked this little piece in there, and it has like a little mailing stamp. So there's that one, and that's what the back looks like. Okay, and then I have one more, and that's using that same snowman I used last year. I just love her. And there she is, Color with Copics. Distress the edges of that paper from one of those paper pads I used. This one has a little, this button is more, you know, solid, like a big button. So this card will probably be entered into like, I'll probably send it like in a box of stuff that I send, or hand deliver it. So, you know, with the button on the top up here, it makes it a little difficult to send it through the mail. But there's that, and there's the inside, and then there's the back. So those are my Saturday morning makes and my hashtag Christmas snowman in July. I'll leave all the links down below for the 2 people that are putting on the hashtags. And I believe it's Jill Norwood and Anna White, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm very sorry, but I'll have the right stuff down in the description box. Okay, you guys, have a great weekend. Blessings to you all. Harley is still hanging on. Like I said, I'm gonna just wait and see what happens. I haven't really picked a date to put her to sleep yet, but yeah, we're just gonna go day by day and see how she's doing. So all right, you guys, thank you very much, and blessings to you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.